Hey, man. Thanks again for, hiring me back, dude. I'm real sorry about last time. Hey, buddy. Don't worry about it. It's all water under the bridge, like the one I found you under. Anyway, I couldn't have gone with the dog anyway, because, well, I later found out he's union. And, I can't afford union. So, everything was going great up until the point he decided to mark on my keyboard. Ugh, it still smells. Wait a minute, that's you! Yeah, man, I'm sorry, dude. I live in a van down by the river, man. I haven't had a shower in like a week. Yeah, well, you can use my shower later. For now, we need to get on to playing this game. Yeah, so, what are we gonna do next, man? So, yeah, we're gonna try to play this kind of game that's kind of like a would you rather? Would you rather what? Would you rather do anything? It gives you some positive choices to make that come with, very negative consequences. And then you have to choose, would you do it or not? Like what? Well, let's say, you could sleep with any celebrity that you want, but they come with the most annoying voice in the world. So, who would you choose? Well, any celebrity? Yeah, any celebrity. Well, then, I'll pick Fran Drescher. Fran Drescher? Why would you pick Fran Drescher? Well, you said any celebrity. Yeah, I know, but any celebrity. Like Demi Moore or, Angelina Jolie. You could even pick the Queen Bee herself. You don't even have to put a ring on it. But, she comes with the most annoying voice in the world. Well, then that's why I picked Fran Drescher. Okay, explain that one to me. I am obviously not getting it. Well, Fran Drescher's, she's kind of hot still, man, and she does have, the most incredibly annoying voice in the world. So, it's kind of like a win-win scenario, dude. Honestly, I think you just won. Folks, welcome back to another Let's Play with Momojo. Anyway, this time we're gonna play Will You Press the Button, where we ask some really difficult questions with very livable consequences. So, anyway, you become the smartest person in the world, but everybody literally has no brain. I feel like that all the time. Have you seen the movie Idiocracy? Honestly, I think we're just one big-ass fry away from President Camacho and watering our plants with Brando. But then again, it has what plants crave. Electrolytes. No, definitely not that one because, who would honestly want a grande latte with full release from a Starbucks barista? They never get your order right anyways. The consequences could be dire. So, next question. All your expenses are paid forever, but you have to live on the streets. Well, that's not exactly fair. If you lived on the streets, honestly, you wouldn't have any bills. You wouldn't have any rent, you wouldn't have any utilities. The most this would take care of is paying for your, meals. So, that would really suck. I used to live on Sesame Alley in a refrigerator box. I've got 2 words for you. Rent controlled. Okay, so next question. You have all the knowledge in the universe, but nobody believes what you say. Well, if I had all the knowledge in the universe, how could people not believe what I say? After all, I would know everything. Kind of like a blackmailing Santa Claus, He knows knows when you're sleeping. I know what you did with your cousin Judy and that circus horse back in Vegas. Yeah, if I had that kind of power, I mean, what happens in Vegas would no longer stay in Vegas. So, you get to go back to any moment of time in your past, but you cannot return to the present. I mean, yeah, I could. I mean, all I would have to do is go back a little ways back in time, like a couple of years, use the stock options and sports statistics I know from the future, and then just wait around while I'm getting filthy rich. Yeah, and then I would still be young enough to enjoy it all, and then, plus enjoy all the, supermodels I can afford. That would be really cool. So, yes, 1,000 times yes, I wanted to do this. That would be awesome. I'm doing pretty good at this. So, you have a photographic memory, but you cannot remember the faces of the people that you love. Well, I mean, I don't see how that would work. I mean, if I have a photographic memory, how could I ever forget the faces of the people that I love? I mean, maybe they're thinking of eidetic memory, where, you remember the things that you read, but, that's not how photographic memory works. I mean, photographic memory works in the same way that you accidentally walk onto a geriatric nude beach. Those things, once it has been seen, it cannot be unseen. Yeah, that is photographic memory. Okay, next question. You can hear anyone's thoughts in your mind, but you cannot turn it off. Well, I mean, it would be really cool to, hear people's thoughts, but yeah, not being able to turn it off would kind of suck. I mean, there are people out there who have voices that I do not even want to hear with my own ears. Could you imagine having to listen to them in your brain without 24/7? I mean, honestly, could you imagine listening to Elmo in your head 24/7 with no way to shut that little guy up? I would go insane. That would be terrible. Okay, so you serve as president of a prestigious university, but you have to spend 3 months in a wheelchair. Well, that seems pretty reasonable. I mean, if you combine this one with the last one, you would have Professor X. Yeah, I mean, that would be really cool. Plus, I would get to walk after 3 months. That would be really cool. Yes, I wanted to be Professor X. I want to be an X-Man. Wait, no. I want to be Patrick Stewart. I mean, that man is 70 years old, balding, but still sexy as hell. Plus, he's best friends with Gandalf. I mean, how could you lose? That would be awesome. You become famous for anything you choose, but you have to abandon everyone you know. How would that work? If I had to abandon everyone I know, I would never be able to make connections. I mean, after all, it's not about what you do, but who you know. And, if people forget me all the time, if I would have to abandon everyone, I would never be able to make any kind of the connections that needs to be famous. I would never be able to have a producer or a director. I would never be able to have a co-star. I wouldn't be famous. I would be forgettable. Yeah, that's not the good one, no. Okay, so you are loved by everyone in the world, but the one person that you like will never love you back. Well, I could live with that. I could live with the billions who love me, instead of just that one person I like. So, you hear that, Queen Bee? I only like you. I don't need you. I just need the love of billions and billions. So, you get no ring on it. Got it? Yeah, that's my choice. That is what I'm doing. I'm set in my... No, I can't live without you, Queen Bee. I cannot live without my Destiny's Child. Come back. Oh, it's too late. Okay, so it usually is the people who deserve it the least? That makes no sense. I mean, how could I save the lives of the people who need love the most, but then they need it the least? I mean, that doesn't work. I mean, that's kind of like, saying I could give away eco-friendly fuel to anybody who wants it, but the only people who get it are people who drive Hummers. I mean, it just doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, if I tried to wrap my brain around this one, I would literally, my head would explode. Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm at a loss for this one. So let's just move on to the next question. Any day now. Okay. Yeah, that was wrong. So anyway, all your meals are cooked by a master chef, but you can only eat with your hands. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I mean, I could live with that. I could, if all my meals were cooked by Rachel Ray, I would definitely eat with my hands. I mean, I would even eat on the streets. I mean, it's not like it would kill me. I mean, anything Rachel Ray cooks you would eventually kill you. But it would taste so good. I mean, yes, definitely, yes. I would just go, no. Yes, that would be awesome. Yes, definitely. Okay, time for one more. One last question. You will always succeed in life, but you will always have a migraine? Well, I mean, that seems pretty simple. I mean, I've been living with a migraine all this year. It's called 2016. Yeah, I mean, if I always succeed in life, then I would cheat, because I would then create a cure for my migraine. So, I win. Yes, I would be a winner. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining me for this Let's Play. Tell you what, come back next time, and I'll try to make it even better. Till then, like and subscribe, and bye-bye, YouTubies!